Hello, everyone. My name is Rutuja, and I'm the co founder of Viviva. Welcome to yet another episode of the Viviva podcast series. What's special about today's episode? Well, we have no guests here. We have our lovely team of super women at Viviva Colors. And hi, guys, welcome.
Hello, hi everyone.
Hi
Sorry
everyone.
for catching you guys
Oh,
completely off guard. This is super impromptu, I know, but thank you so much for taking out the time. What are we doing here? We are actually recording a podcast. And the whole idea is like last week we had such a lovely launch of our beautiful Viva Summer Color Folds. And I thought, why not take this opportunity to just show our faces to the audience, introduce each one of you. I think the audience knows some of us and some of us they know just through emails, right? So I thought this would be a nice way to say hi to our beautiful audience and those who, watch our videos. So let's start with you, Rohita. So Rohita is our lovely e-commerce head, and she is also the brains behind the product development. So every time there's a new product, it's thanks to Rohita. We have Supraja on the call as well. So she is the one who is heading our social media effort. And we also have Pragati, who is responsible for all the wholesale partnerships and putting Viviva in different shops across the world. So welcome, guys. Uh,
hello.
we'll
Before we
start.
start,
Uh-huh.
before we start, let's do a challenge. And given that Supraja is the amazing painter in our team, so why don't she paint something for us while we are all chatting
Yeah,
using
you should.
Viviva Colorfuls? Yes,
Don't mind
Using
that
the
at
summer
all.
color folks,
Do you
yes.
have
I
it handy by any chance?
I do have them, but I have to like dig it out. Just give me 1 second. You guys can talk in the meantime.
Sure, sure, sure.
Awesome, awesome.
Well, I like the idea. Just like an impromptu painting session
Yeah, yeah,
in the
yeah.
middle of the
Yes.
call.
I
So,
think we decided to do this challenge sometime for the whole team. So I thought this is the best time to do it.
yeah, just putting one
It will
one
be
team member on the
definitely
spot.
impromptu. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I'm game for trying it out.
Yeah, just something simple while we all speak. So, what we can probably do is in the next 20-25 minutes, just let's probably all of y'all can, again, introduce yourselves a little more to people and we'll just talk about all the fun things, the reason behind why we came up with this new product, and maybe some bloopers behind the scene chaos, which you always have when we are coming up with a new product. Maybe we can, think of some anecdotes and, tell the people about it. It's going to be super fun.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Right.
We can definitely try that.
But first, before I go forward, I think I want to really thank people for, giving such an overwhelming response to our summer color folds. I know we're launching this for the very first time. When we do something new, it's very scary. I know the jitters that we all felt last week when we were coming,
Yeah.
doing the launch. But people have always been very kind. I know a whole lot of you haven't received the products yet because you all have recently ordered it. But I hope that you all give it a shot and write to us every single feedback that comes from you guys to us. We are listening, we are reading, and we are on top of it. So with that, Rohita, do you want to, probably introduce
Yeah,
yourself a little
why
more?
not? First off, thanks, Rutuja, and great to have a call like this. We were planning to have a call like this, like, I don't know, for a long time. Let's show our faces, and this is a great time. So hi everyone, I'm Rohita, and I head the e-commerce and new product development. So everything, sorry. So everything on the website that you see, all the wows and all the oohs, so everything is taken care by me. And all the new products, the new colors, the travel kits, the palettes, everything. So it's an interesting blend of, I would say, engineering and then formulations, analytics. So it's an interesting job to do here. So that's what I do at Viviva.
Um, Hi guys, I'm Pragati and I handle retail and wholesale at Viviva. So I make sure to bring Viviva products to the store shelves in the gift stores, museum stores, cafes, and any possible store you can think of. And if you see Viviva in a store shelf of your favorite store, then that's me. So just keep exploring Viviva in nearby stores, and maybe if somebody's not stocking, you can always recommend to have Viviva. And yes.
It's a very nice introduction, you guys. Now the pressure is on for me to like match you guys now. Hi everyone. I am Supraja. I'm the social media girl. I manage Viviva social media platforms, predominantly Instagram and any DMs that you guys send. I'm the one who's looking into it. So yeah, that's my role.
About how the color folds came to be, right? So, Rohit, I'm sure you have a lot of things to talk about in terms of, like, while making these brand new colors, what went into it, the good, the bad, the ugly. Do you have anything to
Yeah.
talk about?
Yeah, I definitely want to
Abs-
know more about the neons because
Me
they
too,
are
actually.
so good. I started using it in pretty much every like sketchbook exercise that I'm doing recently. So yeah, Rohita, tell me a little bit more about how you came up with the
So,
neons.
I actually, because it's, I can't really think of it so fast, but two incidents, because you spoke about colors. I we finalized almost like 14 colors, and the last two were left. And we were figuring it out, and I was making those colors, and I created. So I wanted to create a lilac, but ended up creating the brighter version of it, and I fell in love with it. I was like, we have to add it to the color palette. I immediately called Rutuja and I was like, okay, we'll have to do it. Although this was not the plan, let's do this and add this. And she even liked it, so I'm happy that we got bright lilac. That is the hero color for me. I love it a lot, and yeah, I'm happy about it.
I
So that
think
was one.
one thing, Rohita, where you and I even discussed like making like an eyeshadow palette next.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
vibe.
So bright. Right, right.
I would
They,
love that. I think these colors like make up the perfect makeup palette.
They do
yeah,
actually.
yeah,
I
absolutely.
love the
Lovely palette.
porcelain colors because anybody who's making some portraits, the colors are best. Like they match the skin color that they need to use for those. So, and a lot of people I think got back to us saying that they were very happy to see porcelain color this time. Porcelain and beige, both of those. So,
Oh, that
yeah.
I would not have expected that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Good colors, but I think a lot of people like to do watercolor
Used to write
portraits.
it.
Not very
Yes,
common, but I
yes.
think portraits is something that people wanted to do. So it was important to have like some kind of skin
Yeah.
tones in the palette.
We did have some
What
couple of emails from people as well requesting for such colors. So yeah, we had to add it. Yeah.
what about the neons, Rohita? Like, let's talk about the fluorescent colors that we have in our palette, the two
Yeah.
colors in particular.
We
Uh,
have
And
so
we
the neons.
picked up the neon yellow. I don't know if you guys can see it. Uh,
Yeah, I love neon
Yeah.
pink for some reason. I like it's super bright and
It is, it
it's
is.
the proper neon pink you were looking for. So,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Neons were the most interesting colors to make, while you are formulating that color, it doesn't look, it looks similar to the other, the color mixtures, but as soon as you drop that, water drop on it, it just, just glows out. It's beautiful, beautiful. And neons were really interesting and yeah, a little tricky to make. But yeah, I think we've nailed that part. Coming to that, I have another story to tell. So, people, if this colorfuls is actually not, I mean, we had two formats that we were experimenting with, multiple rounds. I think I have the old version.
we do.
Yeah, I keep it in my bag because anytime we may launch it. So people, if you like Viva Colors, of course you like and you're watching this. And yeah, so this is like entire prototype model. And very funnily, I named it the fan model. You guys can see it's like the Chinese fan, like you do this thing. So the plan was to have colors in this format, so it's portable and everything. And we cancelled it for a very good reason. I'm not going to go very technical into this, but yeah, we cancelled it for a very good reason. But sometime in future we might come up with this. So yeah, this was the preferable model, but this didn't work no matter how much we tried, and we came up with this. So yeah, I think that's Colorfuls. And the name, remember, Rutuja, we decided the name at so last minute. Like, we didn't know what to call it. And
Yeah, but
yeah,
it just had to sound right. There's sometimes this one name that gives it an aha moment.
yeah,
And this was the word that really
that was.
conveys what we wanted to say, where we get that compactness of the brand Viviva while getting people a chance to, giving people a chance to see, almost all 16 colors at one go. So, and
Right.
then we fold it back. So, guys, I mean, we are still working on multiple iterations as always. We're always working, doing some
Yeah.
trial and errors behind the scenes. So, you watch out for the fan model at some point in the future.
Once we
I love
perfected.
the fan model for some reason. Like it's super cute to look at. So I hope we will have it in future.
We should,
I'm
we
sure,
should. We'll try our
definitely.
best. The
Yeah, I mean, I
research is
want to like
always
use
going
it
in
as
the
a fan.
background. Yeah.
No, I remember
It
when we
actually a multi-purpose. We should market it like, not
Exactly.
just a color, it's also a fan. If you're
Yeah.
Yeah,
feeling hot.
especially in the tropics that we are living in, we'll definitely need a fan if
Oh,
we are
yeah.
going outside.
100%. If you see in Europe right now, the summer is like really, really hot. It's
Really
quite
nice.
hot in most parts of Europe. So I think it's a nice thing for summer as we have, named it. So, since we're talking about what went behind the scenes, any funny incident, Rohita, that you can think of? I know you made multiple trips to the factory as well, to work with the
Yeah.
team, to work with the women, and make the colors from scratch. So,
Yeah.
any funny incident that happened while you were there?
Uh, I don't know if it's funny. I love to dedicate that work, but we gave like the day and night in the company. We did not sleep just in the company. That was the only thing left. But otherwise, we we did like, we wanted to finish this off before the deadlines, and yeah, worked really hard with to help us that I had like, yeah. So we worked day and night and
That's
got this model
you
up
were
and
almost
running.
asleep at the factory once, and I had to do
Almost,
it
yeah.
11:30 at night. So,
Yes, and it was really funny to work with. Yeah, yeah. Did not literally sleep, but yeah, was in a condition. But we actually worked with the vendors to get the design and prototyping and everything. That was the funny part, but that's the technical funny, so I'm not going to disclose it here. It was more like the inside thing. Yeah. So
quite, it's a product of a lot of hard work. So, definitely a labor of love for all four of us and the
yeah,
rest of the team who has made it, happen in terms of hand making it from scratch, which is the factory members of us. So,
yeah.
definitely. And, I remember, one of these incidents where I think I had to have 3 or 4 cups of coffee when we were deciding the names of different colors because, it sounds simple, but you have to give those 16 unique names that just defines the color perfectly. It is quite an effort, right? I remember there
It
was
is.
so
It
much
is.
chaos when four of us were like brainstorming the names and disagreeing with
It's
each other and
just right. Yeah,
yeah, to get it just right. So
just
that
right.
was
Yes.
a very iterative process. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was.
Speaking of chaos, I remember there were some stockists in Europe. I remember when we just mentioned about color folds on the Instagram, they immediately reached out to me asking for bulk orders. And till
Oh,
then, we have not even launched the product or they haven't received any sample of the product. And I was like happy that they want to stock before we launch, but at the same time, I'm like, how did we make it happen? Because it's not launched yet. So I asked them to wait for some time, and they were really happy to wait. And as soon as we launched it on the website, they again wrote to me asking, "Can we order now?" And I'm like, "Okay, now we can go and order in bulk." So, so I mean,
I
this
think
is
it was
something like happened first
quality
time.
in the brand.
Yeah,
And,
yeah, true.
we're
True.
super grateful for that, to be honest.
Yeah.
So let me put
That
you
is
guys in a
true.
spot here and ask you, each of you, very quickly, okay? A couple of seconds is
Okay.
all you get. Favorite color. So let's start with Supraja. Favorite color from the current palette.
Right now, it's the bright lilac. Same reasons that.
You stole it.
Okay, let me find something else.
That's okay. That's okay. I have a lot of favorites. You can pick that.
Same here. I think that's both for problem. I think the teal is also really cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been using it in a lot of different places. So the teal and also the neon pink when it's
Just choose one to
I
pick.
can't
She's
choose
making
one.
all
And this
my
was
favorite
rapid fire.
colors.
Come on, you're
Come
spoiling
on,
it. This is a
I know
rapid
Supraja's
fire.
favorite colors now. It's the entire palette. Rohit, are you next?
Moss. Moss.
Oh, moss. Yeah.
Oh,
That
wow.
green is
Moss.
like a very
It's a
stunning
lovely
shade of
green to
green.
have it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would go for neon pink, surely, because it's too
Neon.
bright. It's pretty looking color, yes.
Oh, nice. I think my taste would be like I love earthy shades in general. I think on Indian skin tones also I usually like earthy shades really pop. So to that effect, I think I really like the mustard. It's a very rich shade, and I think that's my current favorite. I'm sure if you ask me 3 days later, it would be a different color. But right now, I'm crushing over the mustard.
Yes, you get my problem right. I couldn't answer on color.
Yes, yes. I'm sure that, which is why I'm saying that there's so many lovely colors. It's good when people can see them all together while they're painting, so they can choose the color that, really appeals to them at that point. So nice, great. Supraj, do you have any stories from a social media standpoint? I'm sure there's a lot of work that went behind the scenes in terms of marketing, introducing the product to people on Instagram and YouTube. Do you have anything interesting to share?
I don't know if this is interesting per se because interesting is a subjective thing, but I remember getting a lot of comments early this year asking for more colors. And the second that we announced the color sheets, it was just like love all around. So I really, really like how this brand has created a community of like people who really love the colors so much and they are asking for it. They have like no qualms in like asking for exactly what they want, and usually they also get it.
Yeah. We should be really grateful. Like every time we launch a new color, people overwhelm us with their love, and yeah, that encourages us a
Yeah,
lot.
the comment section of the first video that went out for the summer color folds, people were so excited about a new product that they didn't even know what it was, just a teaser, and people were so happy about something new that we're putting out. So I find that very heartwarming.
Correct. I have a story there actually. In the Obviously you're right that there are lots of DMs that came our way. People emailed to us when we sent out a newsletter. So two things I remember sharing with you guys as well. One was that a lady asked for a certain kind of gray in our upcoming palette after we launched the summer color sheets. It's good to kind of crowdsource ideas in terms of what is it that people want to see next. Case in point, the skin tones that we are talking about sometime back
Yeah.
with gray. And if you remember, 6 months back, I think, Rohita, we got a mail from one of our lovely friends of Viviva member
Yeah.
asking for, colors inspired from the Scandinavian winters.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I
That's just
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
hint. Or
It's like a hint to people. A new color palette is coming soon.
yes,
It's
let's throw some breadcrumbs on the way while we are promoting
yes.
the, summer color folds. But
Yeah.
to be honest, I think I would like to reiterate one point yet again that this is a very, we've just made a very small launch, and the reason behind it is not to make it, something that's not available most of the times, but to really get a feedback from the current batch that we have and
Yeah.
make it even better before we come up with a final launch which is available perpetually throughout the year. So that's the
Yeah.
idea. So keep your feedback coming, good, bad, or ugly. Just keep it coming our way, and we will make sure that we listen to you and make the necessary improvements. So
Yeah.
that's, I think, one thing I would like to definitely say. And do you remember this one time, Rohit, recently when we made a small batch of color folds and then it
Yeah.
got lost in transit
I
while on
know.
its
I
way?
know.
Oh my God.
Yes. No launch in Viva goes without any drama. It's like a typical Indian drama episode. And it's really scared. Like at that moment, we're laughing about it. But yeah, 50 units were lost.
Not a
Yeah.
small amount.
Not a small amount.
So we had to, I remember that it was completely lost. We didn't get it back. So we had to again
Yeah.
make another small batch of
Another
50.
batch and send
Yeah.
it.
So
To put it in context, that is like 25% of the overall stock that we had planned.
yes. And the thing that people, love us for is that everything is made from scratch. It is not machine made. It is not made in bulk. So making 50, took a couple of days for the team as well. But, all well that ends well is
Yeah.
what, we have to say. Coming back to, the lovely rapport that the four of us share, we have so many calls that happen every few hours at Viviva. So one question that I can probably think of is that what is that one behind the scenes secret about working at Viviva?
I
Something
would
that
love to
some
start
ritual or
first.
something.
I
Sorry?
think during all the product launches, we all are sitting at our computers, I think somewhere around 10 to 30 p.m. in India, and we all are wearing pajamas in all the product launches.
Yes.
Bec- because everybody used to be in India and it was used to be a night time, and we made a lot of fun about it. It's not just one launch; it was consequently every launch that we have seen so far.
Yeah,
That's
So
because
I
of the
think,
time difference, yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah,
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 which is
time difference doesn't exist.
yeah,
yeah, but
yeah,
now it's like the team has scattered it a little bit because I'm
yeah,
based in London, Pragati is based in Ireland, and
definitely, yeah.
Supraja and Rohita are in India.
there's
But I do understand that sometimes that can lead to like few of initially it was like all four of us went into pajamas because like 10:30 p.m. the launches. So
yeah.
I know those
But
were
now it's in the case. But speaking of this, what I love is the it's more like, it's very friendly to work here, very flexible, and I love to communicate in form of GIFs. And people are
Yeah,
also
we have
very
seen.
welcoming and embracing that. So yeah, it's nice, and we have a very popular GIF in like inside the company where it's like, it's all chaotic, but we're all smiling, and so yeah, that's just the I think that just keeps us pushed and motivated all the time. So yeah.
100%.
For me, it's just like I can drop somebody will be awake at some point. So if I am working late, if I'm
Yeah. Yesterday,
nocturnal,
like, she just called me
Supraja
in
is
the
always
night. I'm like,
11 p.m. India time yesterday.
11:30.
11. And my parents thought like, who is the special someone she's talking to? I was like, no, it's just Supraja.
I didn't realize. Sometimes like forget that you're traveling to India right at the moment because I'm so used to you being in UK.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this is a normal time for Rutuja to talk, right? And then it's not.
I remember yesterday, Supraja, you sharing your screen with me, and I saw you were like, what is the local time in London? Is what the
Yeah,
Google search.
I forgot. I cut the call and then I realized, oh shit.
No, no, not a problem at all. It's just that my parents were like, okay, whom is she talking to? Is it a special guy she's speaking to at this point? And I was like, no, it's just Supraja.
The thing is, I work quite late because of my time zone, and
Mhm.
I remember I was working somewhere around 9:30 p.m. my time, and that should be somewhere around 1 or 1:30 in India, and she was still active and working.
Okay, guys,
I'm
this
like,
is
what?
going.
She's in her
Uh,
element. She's in her element at that point. So
yeah,
it's funny, like, all of us, like, despite the time difference, the good part is like somebody or the other is always like
Yeah.
available.
working on something, and that's pretty cool. Like, we are really in that sense a very global team because we have again a lot of our friends of Viva community based in the UK and the US with whom like we have frequent calls as well. So it's truly a global
team.
Also, I just
organization.
want to clarify, it's not that I work 24/7. It's just that I work in bursts of, I have like bursts of energy, and then when I get an idea, I just need to see it through. So usually my ideas happen towards the end of the day.
For me, the behind the scene is going to be my masala chai because I honestly can't live without it wherever I am in the
I
world.
I remember once you, Rutuja, and like myself, we were having a call. She was getting her tea microwaved and back, and she's like, if someday I'm going to die, and that, like, just naturally it's going to be because of cancer, because I'm having sipping this one tea
Yeah.
since the morning, and this has been continued until the evening. Like,
Reheat it a few times
oh God.
before I finished every drop of it. But yeah, I'm a sucker for like the Indian masala chai. So
Nice.
that is my
Oh, I thought you were
BTS.
a coffee lover, by the way, but
I do like
turns
coffee, but
out,
I think I like coffee when there's company. So I remember
oh,
all four of us when we did like one of those coffee conversations. It's best enjoyed that way for me. Otherwise, when I'm by myself, just in a work mode, I think it's usually tea.
It's masala chai.
Yes,
nice.
nice, nice,
Oh,
wonderful.
Supraja seems to have frozen, but
Yeah, I
she's
think
frozen
Yeah,
with a
in a
nearly
good
greedy
frame.
smile.
Oh,
she will join the call
Oh,
again.
she
I think
dropped
we
off.
can uh, we can
yeah. I just
continue.
want to
But
see if she has finished her painting. It's been, I
me
think, 10,
too.
15 or
Yeah,
yeah,
she needs to. She's a painter now. She has to.
And
That was
she's
a
also a
task.
multitasker clearly because she was like talking to us while she was painting, which was really
Yeah.
interesting. But
yeah.
yes,
Huh.
Pragati, do you have anything interesting to share from a wholesale point of view? It doesn't have to be around the summer color folds, but ever since you started working at Viviva and looking at wholesale, uh, do you have any interesting story or anything, any interesting incident? to talk about?
Lot of them. I have to actually think. Let me just think the best one. But it's majorly related to stock issues because sometimes my sales when expected, like I have a forecast for every month, like this would be an expected sales or bulk of orders, and most of time what is happening is the sales are going beyond my expectations, and this is what happened I think in the last month itself. And I'll quickly call to the manufacturing team saying, hey, I need more. And they're like happy to get more orders. At the same time, they're like, okay, we have some deadlines to come. So I think that's something interesting that's happening in Viviva. Other than that, we are going good. Like we are in all the major big stores you can think of. We are in New York Botanical Gardens, and we got into Kew Gardens in London. So that's some recent good progress on a wholesale end.
Honestly, not about the numbers. I know for you as well,
Yeah,
Pragati. Majorly
yeah,
about like where all we can really spread the joy of painting. And when we
exactly.
get those overwhelming letters from people saying that, it people didn't know about this and this brought a joy to their face. I think that is something that makes all
True,
of us
true.
very happy.
Yeah.
So, Prita, we
And
wait. Yeah, go
yeah,
for it.
and one more thing, like people who stalk us, they actually love the paint so much that they have started painting on their own, even if they don't like painting. So there are some stores that
Nice.
have shared some good paintings that they have, painted themselves, and they kind of started doing some inside workshops as well. So I'm happy
Nice.
to see it. I
You've
have some
cultivated a
recent
new
pictures I'll
habit.
share. Yeah, yeah,
Also, soon enough, put out a lot of these, paintings that really touched our hearts on our
definitely.
obviously social media, but definitely on our website as well.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
just like, and
Definitely, we
change it
should do
very
that.
frequently so that people can see very recent paintings made by different people in the world. So
Yeah,
that would be
yeah.
a
Definitely.
really good idea. Amazing. Talking about painting, Supraja, we are dying to see what you have made, what you have painted.
Uh, just about putting the finishing touches. So give me
Okay.
one more additional minute, and I think I should have something that I can show. Otherwise, it's a little
No
messy
problem.
right now.
I have one more rapid fire question for Rohita and Pragati in the meanwhile, and before we call it a day. My question to you guys is like, what's that one creative activity for you guys right now? It doesn't have to be painting necessarily. What is it? Something that you're hooked on at the moment.
I think I've recently discovered my love for cooking, so I've been experimenting a lot with my cooking skills. And other than that, I like to collect different stationery materials. Like I have some Japanese staplers, some good, nice Japanese tapes. I love collecting journals as well, so I have some creative journals on mine. Although I don't use any of those, I have just collected them for my
It's
like
just
for my
good.
little happiness. Yeah.
For
But
the
we'd
future,
love to
when
see
you
like
will
what
start
kind of,
using it.
yeah. And I think we'd love to see some artwork that you make out of
Yeah.
it. Like.
Yeah, I'll definitely share some.
Nice.
Yeah.
Super cool. I know you're in general a big fan of all things Japanese and Korean when it comes to the,
Yeah.
you know,
Anime.
anime and yeah, the food
Yeah.
and definitely stationery as well. I think they're very,
So I
very
think
advanced when it comes to
Japan
that.
itself is like in my bucket list. So I'll be hopefully like visiting the country soon. So
Very nice. Definitely hope
yeah.
you do soon. And Rohita, what is it for you?
Right now, I am learning crochet.
Oh,
So
Oh, nice.
want to my I want to crochet a carpet that'll go under my bed, but let's see how that turns
that's
out.
going to be like a really big one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
around like a 7 feet is what I want to crochet, but
Wow.
that's a long way. But yeah,
Once
I
again.
think we'll do it
Oh,
at least
nice.
before I move into my new home. But yeah,
All the
that's
best.
that's the
It's always
plan.
nice to work towards something that, an end
Yeah,
result
yeah,
or an
yeah,
end goal.
yeah,
So very
yeah, yeah.
cool. You didn't tell
That
us.
is
This is the
something.
first time I'm hearing about this. I had no idea.
Yeah, I have not told anyone actually. I've bought the kit and I'm like just doing silently, just
Hmm.
started it, like been a week. But
Mm-hmm.
besides that, because I have a toddler, she's just 1.5. But I love to draw with her. She draws a lot, like makes, of course, they don't have a lot of grip, but she loves to draw. And at some point, I want to introduce the stone painting to her because I used to do a lot of stone painting. I've hid everything inside,
I've
but now I
seen
have to
those.
bring it back. Yes, you
Nice.
did.
She grows up a
So I'm
little
good.
bit.
A little bit. She doesn't, I don't want her to just shove everything into the mouth right
Mm.
now. So,
Things
yeah,
will go
so that's
directly
the plan.
inside.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. This.
What about you, Rutuja? Like,
Yeah,
what's your
what about
creative?
you?
In my case, I think since I'm in India visiting my mom and dad and my sister for a couple of weeks, we all are doing some acrylic painting actually. So it's
I can
something
see
that
that.
it's like a bonding time between me, my dad, and my sister. And my mom just loves to feed us. So I think that's what she's like. And let me stay a few feet away from painting. But I think for me, my dad, and you can see some paintings actually out there. We've just recently made like small acrylic paintings behind, and we've just put them out there. We'll probably frame them a
Nice.
little while later. So it's like a nice bonding time for all of us. And it involves painting. So not complaining.
No, but the paintings came out beautiful. Like, because you showed us
Yeah, I
the
remember
actual
she was
one.
Actual
Yeah,
picture, yeah.
they're really
It
pretty.
was something
The
boho
boho
themed,
style.
right? Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
It was pretty.
boho boho art.
Beautiful.
Ritika, I was right. You can definitely put it up in cafes. So you can definitely flip it.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
This is what
It's good
happens
to
when your
go.
team just, we have a tendency of buttering each other up. So I'll, but we definitely will consider putting it up somewhere in the house for sure.
Yeah.
For
But yeah,
Supraja, I think it's definitely painting because she's such a good painter. I've seen a lot
she
of
is.
paintings coming
I
from
think
her
the
end.
audience has also seen her, work of art on YouTube. If not, I think please go to Viva's YouTube page and see
Yeah.
lovely paintings that Supraja has done. And the most recent one being the Starry Nights painting, which was gorgeous
Yeah.
in
That
my
was
opinion.
that was a learning process, definitely. It just painting that taught me a lot about how to control water,
Yep.
and work with the paint. It's such a fun time to
Nice.
paint that. But I think I'm done with what I can
Okay,
do
let's
today.
take a look.
Okay, this is a
This is really pretty.
Awesome.
Nice.
yeah.
The
Can you
pink,
center
I
it
think
a
the
bit?
pink is
Oh, I
a,
like the pink hues. This is so
yeah, yeah.
nice. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a,
yeah.
Man, this is beautiful.
stealing the show, I think, in today's painting. I love it.
I used all of our favorite colors. It has the bright lilac, the neon pink, the neon yellow,
The
and a little bit of
lavender,
happy yellow.
the iris.
Yes, not the iris. This is a mix of the bright lilac and sky blue. So I just mixed the two
Oh,
colors.
lovely.
I wanted to
It's
use
looking
It
very
iris.
turns out to
pretty.
be beautiful. It's more like lavender.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
and
The bright lilac is just screaming out.
yeah,
It's beautiful. I love it,
We are
Supraja.
such
all
a
obsessed
lovely
with
color.
that color, I
I
feel.
think Rohita, you outdid yourself with the bright lilac. I think coming up with
Thank you
that
so
color.
much. That means a lot. Thank you. Thank you.
And your
Means a lot. Means a lot.
favorite color, the moss is also here. So yeah, in the
Yes.
foliage, it has a moss.
Oh, you should, we should have the next session where you can actually teach us to do that. I would love to make something and, hang it on the wall.
We'll
Yeah,
do it.
yeah. We should have a next session
See
like
my
this.
nails and the background. I
It's
think as
all,
a team, we're a sucker for lilac and lavender and shades of purple.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm wearing purple in solidarity with bright lilac.
nice. You guys
Rutuja, if you would have
very
worn a purple, it will be a all match.
Yeah, she would
I
blend
know
in
you
Just
the
would have
said.
been
background though.
Blend into the
exactly. I
background.
would have been like camouflage in the background. But jokes apart, I think I would like to really take this opportunity to thank all of you because I know we don't get a chance to do that as often as we should. But thanks a lot for really putting together a lovely product such as the summer color folds. I think people are going to really love it. Still waiting for that feedback to come, but I think people are going to really love
Yeah.
it, and I hope this one turns out to be one of our best sellers in the months to come. Right?
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
totally.
That's gross.
and yeah, really happy we could do this. We've spoken for 30 minutes, so I think we should call it a
I
day
didn't
now.
realize.
Time
Time
just
Oh,
flew,
flew.
time
yeah.
flew today.
It was
Thank
really
you.
nice.
Yes, and yeah, I'm excited to do more of this in the coming months as well. And yeah,
Yes, and next time I should not be the
Yes.
only one painting. Please join me.
we promise you.
Would love to.
You should definitely
Yes.
all four of us, and we'll do more of tutorials.
Yes. And
And
then you should do a worst job in painting because we are not so great at it.
No, we should do whatever
Be
we feel like
generous.
we're good at. You should be doing your stone paintings then.
I should be
Definitely.
cooking
We'll
with
have
them
like
during
a
the call.
tutorial session soon enough. But
Yeah.
until such time, I would like to really thank the audience for, watching this podcast and
Yes.
giving us a chance to connect with you guys. So thank you so much and look forward to the next podcast, which is coming soon. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank